Julio Jones wasn't just a wide receiver. He was an apex predator in cleats, 6'3", 220 pounds of pure nightmare fuel. The kind of guy who could burn you deep, truck you over the middle, and then dunk on you at the goal line in one drive. Defenders didn't game plan for him. They prayed. And sometimes, even that didn't work. But behind the jaw-dropping plays came a trail of frustration, heartbreak, and one of the most awkward exits in NFL history. This is the story of Julio Jones, in 10 insane moments that prove he was both a blessing and a storm you never saw coming. The year is 2011. The Atlanta Falcons aren't just looking for a receiver, they're looking for the receiver. So they swing for the fences and trade 5 draft picks to move up to number 6 overall for one guy, Quintorris Lopez.
Julio Jones.
The reaction? Pundits lose their minds. Way too much for one player. A reckless gamble. Fast forward a year, and the same people are begging for forgiveness. Julio comes in, runs a 4.340 at his size, jumps out of the building, and instantly becomes Matt Ryan's deep ball cheat code. The Falcons didn't just win that trade. They committed daylight robbery in front of the whole league. Week 9, 2011. The Colts are winless, desperate for something to feel good about. Julio decides to personally crush whatever hope they had left. 2 touchdowns, both over 50 yards. The first, a straight-up go route, dusting his man by 5 yards. The second, a catch and run that made defenders look like they were running in quicksand. By the end of the game, Colts fans weren't even booing. They were just shaking their heads. Julio didn't look like a rookie. He looked like a fully formed NFL nightmare who just dropped out of the sky. 2016 NFC Championship Game. The Packers roll into Atlanta with Aaron Rodgers on fire, and Julio Jones puts out that fire with a bucket of gasoline. 9 catches, 180 yards, 2 touchdowns, and one of the most disrespectful stiff arms in NFL history, literally throwing a defender like a rag doll while sprinting to the end zone. Final score, Falcons 44, Packers 21. Green Bay was sent packing, and Julio was the main reason Atlanta was going to their second ever Super Bowl. Super Bowl 51, Falcons versus Patriots. Atlanta is up 28-3. Julio makes a sideline catch that doesn't even look physically possible, twisting his body mid-air, dragging both feet in bounds by centimeters, and somehow holding on to the ball like it was glued to his hands. It should have been the play that sealed the game. Instead, it became the cruelest what-if in Falcons history. We all know what happened after. Patriots fans smile. Falcons fans still wake up sweating. Week 4, 2016, Carolina Panthers. Julio decides he's bored of the usual 100-yard performances, so he triples it. 12 catches, 300 yards, 1 touchdown. He becomes just the 6th player in NFL history to hit 300 yards receiving in a single game. And here's the kicker. He did it against a division rival, just 1 season after they went to the Super Bowl. Julio wasn't just a receiver. He was a one-man demolition crew. No diva antics, no constant trash talk. Julio Jones was quiet, almost too quiet. Some fans loved it. He lets his play do the talking. Others hated it. He needs to market himself more, be the face of the league. But here's the controversy. That same quiet demeanor might have cost him the hype and endorsements guys like Odell Beckham Jr. and Antonio Brown got. Julio was dominating every Sunday, but the spotlight was often elsewhere. May 2021, Live TV. Shannon Sharp calls Julio during Undisputed and asks straight up if he's staying in Atlanta. Julio doesn't dodge the question. He just says, "I'm out of there."
You want to go to the Cowboys, Julio? Or you want to stay in Atlanta?
Oh, man, nah, I'm out of there, man.
Boom, franchise legend, gone. No farewell press conference, no heartfelt message to fans. Just one phone call, and a decade-long era ended. Some called it unprofessional. Others called it honest. Either way, it was the most Julio way to leave. Quietly, but with an earthquake behind it. Julio goes to Tennessee. The hype is off the charts. A.J. Brown and Julio Jones in the same offense. Forget about it. Except reality hits, injuries, missed games, a single touchdown all year. It wasn't the fairy tale ending people pictured. By season's end, the Titans cut ties. Tom Brady calls, Julio answers. A few highlight grabs with the Buccaneers in 2022. Flashes of the old Julio, but not enough to move the needle. Then 2023, he signs with the Eagles. A couple of touchdowns, a couple of sideline chain movers. But deep down, everyone knew this was the final chapter. No ring, no trash talk, no endless drama, just 13,000 plus yards, 7 Pro Bowls, 2 All-Pro selections, and a highlight reel that'll live forever. Julio Jones made grown men question their careers. He gave Falcons fans hope, then heartbreak, and he left behind one of the most unique, dominant, and debated careers in NFL history. Julio Jones didn't just play football, he made defenders regret they did. But here's the real question. Was he top 5 all time, or just a freak athlete who never reached his full potential? Drop your take in the comments, and if you love football legends like this, hit subscribe.